I've been in Taiwan for a week now, and it's reminded me that you don't always have to be moving at 100 miles an hour to be good at something. You don't always have to be rushing from goal to goal. Sometimes it's okay to go slow and to try something new. Even if you're not good at it, even if you think you're not ready, even if you're scared, just start. Because you don't have to be good, you just have to be present. And if you don't start, someone else will. So create that business, send that text, book that flight, take that picture, just start. Because there's a chance that if you start today, it'll go better than you ever expected.
Welcome back to another beautiful day here in Taiwan. And it's nice, it's nice and relaxed, lots of palm trees, got the beach behind us. We're gonna get a coffee and start our day. When planning this trip, I was trying to get a little bit of everything so that, you know, we wouldn't burn ourselves out on the same thing, or we wouldn't get a bit too complacent and switch off with the content. So it's good to mix up everything that you're doing. So coming from Taiwan, where we haven't really seen too many tourists, it's been quite city-based. Bali's going to be really nice. We've got 2 nice villas there, which is covered by some product shoots. So we could show you the process of what we're creating for them and how we're doing it. Okay, we have found what looks like a beach bar, beach restaurant, beach cafe, beach club. Let's see what this is all about. Let's get some food. That was the best lunch I've had so far in this trip, the best meal. I'm just taking a moment to reflect. It feels weird to think that 8 years ago I first started traveling, and that's really where my love for content creation and storytelling and filmmaking really began. I remember the days where I'd be traveling with Connor and he'd be sat in India next to me teaching me how to edit on GoPro studios. After I went to India and that with the boys, I went to Australia by myself, and I was supposed to be there for a year and work and do my whole working holiday year there, but I loved filmmaking so much I wanted to go home, save up for a proper camera and go back to university. It was actually college. I wanted to go back to college as a 19-year-old and pay for a course, a filmmaking course, which I did. And I dropped out after 6 weeks because I didn't feel the need to be there. I didn't feel the need for my creativity to be capped by sort of a school exam paper that's telling me what to film and how to film it. And I just thought, this isn't how filmmaking should be done. It should be expressed the way that you want. And yeah, it's good to reflect on like your progress, because it's so easy to get caught up in comparison, and the journey that I've been on has been such an incredible journey, and I'm so happy and I'm so proud of myself. And I've had to really push through quite a lot of negative sort of doubts in my mind as well, and a lot of people that also didn't really understand why I was doing what I was doing, including my family sometimes. I remember, you know, sorry mum, but I remember a couple of times when, you know, my mum would sort of say, you can't keep partying your life away in these sort of party islands, when in reality I wasn't just partying my life away. I was building up a contact list of some of the biggest DJs in the world, you know. It then led me to you know, become quite successful in the nightlife industry, in the event industry. As I was going through my early 20s, you know, working odd jobs as a cleaner, working in factories, and I'd come home and be working other jobs at nurseries and stuff like that, and everything that I was doing was so that I could get enough money to afford the equipment and go away and make the content that I wanted to. That hunger that I had when I came out of COVID changed my life, and that's why coming back out traveling for the first time since like 8 years, it feels like a bit of a full circle moment, because I got so sucked into the production company and pushing the business that although I loved it and I was able to travel with work, I lost that sort of passion of just adventures and like my own sort of traveling. And so then when I went to Bali last year, and it all came back to me, and now I'm able to come here again, but this time I'm sort of in my late 20s, not early 20s, figuring things out. And I've grown up so much, you know, but I'm still figuring things out. And that's the beauty of like your 20s and life in general, is that you never have things figured out. There's never an end goal of like, when I achieve this, I can relax, or when I achieve this, I'm whatever. Everything is the journey of now and the present. I guess what I'm saying is, never let anyone tell you your idea is stupid, or never let anyone make you feel like what you're doing isn't the right thing to be doing, because ultimately it's not their dream. We far too often let someone else get in the way of our good idea. So if you want something, go fucking get it. In this temple right now, and it's absolutely incredible, and it's made me think about something that I really appreciate here in Taiwan, and I can learn from this, is to respect your environment and respect your culture and your, you know, in your own surroundings. Everyone here like obeys the laws for jaywalking, and they cross the roads the way they're supposed to. It's so clean absolutely everywhere. No one litters anywhere. You know, getting on and off the metros, people queue up in an ordinary, like, normal line. And yeah, I think, you know, respect your own environment, respect where you're from. And right, so let me show you Instagram versus reality. It's what it's supposed to look like. In the reality, scaffolding. I love it. Don't you just love scaffolding? Mwah. One thing I do love about Taiwan though is the slow pace of living, and it really is something that I've learned here, that you don't need to always rush around. Back at home, especially in like London and the cities and stuff, everyone is rushing, everyone is gotta be somewhere, and they're all kind of like rude and barging past each other. And here it's very slow. People are patient with you, and it's a good way to live. You know, and they have really good calming music in public places, which really helps. The third sort of life reminder or lesson that I've sort of taken away from my experience here in Taiwan is that it's free to be kind. You know, everyone is so kind and helpful here, and people go out their way to help us when we were struggling with directions in certain places or we can't quite understand. You know, people are very accommodating and they are very welcoming, and it's free to do that. You know, people are proud to live here, and I think there's a lot of this sort of culture out here that back home we could learn from.
That Taiwan is the home of bubble tea, so it was only right that we get one. So we've come to this place. So that came to 100 Taiwan dollar, which is the equivalent of £2.30 for the both of them. Well, that's really fresh. That's really nice.
That is so good. That was another day exploring Taiwan with me. Probably the last of the Taiwan vlog series, as we're moving on into Bali in a couple of days. I'm very looking forward to that, and I will see you guys. Oh, as always, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very, very, very soon.